thoughts of you were sinking. Point stands, but I'm still overthinking. You know you don't really call me like you used to, but I know you try. But I've heard you've been here before. But I won't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusting to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. Babe, I wanna know, is it heartfelt or maybe just a little? Cause you don't really see me like you used to, but you hold on to me cause all you do is settle. I've heard you've been here before. Stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusted to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. But I don't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusted to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. If I stay still, the thoughts of you are sinking. Point stands, but I'm still overthinking. You know you don't really call me like you used to, but I know you try. But I've heard you've been here before. But I won't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusting to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said we shook the table.
Oh. I said we should have tabled, and I was like, table
No,
what?
we shook the table.
Oh.
It was wild.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
What was that?
Everyone. Brighter in here. My bad. I put a down light up there.
Yeah.
Really intense.
Makes me look so pale.
You're kind of out of focus, too. Probably fix that.
I feel pretty focused.
I meant in the camera.
Happy Saturday. We took yesterday off because it was Halloween and we weren't doing anything. But we assumed other people were doing things.
Yeah.
So
we took it off for you guys. So that we didn't have to fight for your attention.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that.
So here we are on a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Tuesday.
Not a Tuesday. All right. We're here. What are we going to do?
We're gonna take a shot.
Oh. Mine's
If
hidden.
you don't know,
Mine's
now
hidden.
you know. Check your local Bevmo because they're having buy one get one for 5
Switch
cents
it
on
up.
things.
It's true.
Salud.
Which is
And
kind
that's a
of
really good deal.
dangerous.
Yeah, 2 bottles of tequila for like $50, and Herradura.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We didn't get any.
What'd
We
you
got
get?
Tullamore Dew.
Just 2 bottles of that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, I got one for Philly.
Well, that's in weeks.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna hide it.
Okay. From yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Lockbox it? Box it? Lockbox?
Just gonna put it in
Lockbox
CJ's car. I'm just kidding.
Make sure it's open.
Like a responsible adult.
All right. We are here. Let's get on it. What's up? We're ready for some Patreon? We've been talking about it for
Oh,
about a
gosh.
year.
Yeah.
It's hard to get you to show up to these, let alone if we did something in addition. So how do we do that? How do we do that,
Put
crew?
it on the calendar.
That doesn't work either.
Put it on the schedule.
So,
Have treats.
also, as from the community, we'd really like to know what you guys would like to see us do. Outside of just sitting here and doing stuff. Like, we can go live on Patreon. We could do videos. We of
Karaoke.
karaoke's. Do the karaoke's on the line.
Yeah.
We could, do the guess.
Talk
guess
trash
the
about a
word.
show.
Yeah, we really do want to talk trash about shows. That's for sure. So those kind of things. But make sure to sign up for it so you don't miss out. There is a free tier. You just got to go in there and go click, and it's a free tier. Just be in there for
I
free.
have Patreon.
I know, babe.
think I do.
Our number 0 supporter is Sarah. It's hard. It's hard to get her to. She didn't even collaborate on the post we did earlier this week.
I'll post.
Exactly. She finally sent it out the Instagram 10 minutes before 7, something like that.
I did.
Yeah. So it's hard. And sometimes I feel like I care about this thing. And some days I just want to take the cameras down and say, screw it.
Oh.
Because there's like a lot of work for, So,
To hang out with your wife.
no, I love hanging out with you.
Because that's what I feel like it is. It's not like a.
But there's got to be some structure. Otherwise, people are just like, I'm out. It's true. So, we want to know, well, I want to know what you guys want to put on us to put on Patreon. Do you want more games? Do you want more bad life advice? Do you want more icks? Because we're going to do an ick segment today.
We are.
Yeah, we're going to do those kind of things. So head over to patreon.com/Sarah and Scooter. That's Sarah with an H.
No ampersand.
And spell out the word and patreon.com/Sarah and Scooter. Yeah, let's get into it. Sponsor, as always, Elever Consulting. Go to eleverconsulting.com for a complimentary introductory consultation. Just tell them that Sarah and Scooter sent you there.
You should. I agree.
Yeah. Your
Another
turn.
sponsor is Yaya's Embroidery.
Yeah.
She makes all the things. She makes hats and shirts and embroidery and screen printing. You just have to reach out to her. Tell her we sent you.
Look at these
10%
hats.
off your whole order.
Look at that embroidery.
Gorgeous.
They're getting a little worn because I do wear a couple of them.
Mainly the blue one. Red one looks good still.
I know. Red one I don't wear a lot because I feel like it's a little aggressive. I feel like me out there going, advise me not. Like, hey, listen. But it's not, it's not how it's meant.
Yeah.
But it does look like that.
Still.
So
You wear it just for the
aggressive.
just for the moments.
Yeah, I do like it though. So I usually wear those when we go to PAX and stuff like that. I want to get shirts, but we never got shirts. We don't have time.
20 days.
All right. So
19 days.
Yaya's Embroidery. Go to the Instagrams. click the links that are in the description for both of these, for Elever Consulting and for Yaya and Zabroidy's Instagram. Just reach out.
Please.
She will get back to you so quickly,
She will.
so efficiently. No lies.
No. All truths. Good thing.
That's a button I didn't test, and I have nothing in there.
2.
Go for it.
Number
You might
1.
trigger something for me.
You remember Pitador Brews?
Mm-hmm.
They are having a
have
store
a-
location.
I thought they already had one.
It was a grand opening today on 2nd Street.
Oh, because they'd been working on it for like a year.
Yeah.
Because I think they were on 2nd Street. That's an old
Old Sack.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I know they were talking about it like a year ago.
Yeah, they had the grand opening
They
yesterday.
finally got it, huh?
Yep. That's
That's
okay.
really cool. It's a
Tea place.
it's a loose leaf
Yeah.
tea place.
And they're nice people.
Not just nice, just great people, and they really love their dogs.
Yeah.
So they named it after their dogs, their pit bulls, and we've met them in person. I've met them in person twice. You've probably
It
met
felt
them
like
more
a
than
drug
that.
deal because you just met them in a parking lot to get your tea.
No, but it was in front of their storefront, right?
Still felt like a drug deal.
but it was in front of their storefront. They were just closed
But that was in
in Rancho.
Rio. No.
Oh, I thought
Rio Linda.
that was Rancho. No, you're right.
It was like
Linda,
right on the
okay,
street
Yeah.
off Elkhorn. Yeah.
Yeah. It was, but that was in front of their storefront. But they just don't open a lot because
okay.
it's not a lot of,
That there's handing out those tea drugs.
They were good. It's been over a year since we've had Pitador.
I agree.
We
All
have to get back on that.
Then my other good thing was last Saturday, we were in the Valley, hanging out with a bunch of Johnsons.
Yeah, big. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get to the shout out part, but it really was a good thing to see all of your relatives,
Yes.
Well,
Well,
And-
lots of them. Not all of them. But
and also,
all my siblings.
yes, I'm saying all your
all of my
siblings,
siblings
were there.
were there. Dad and Olga and Deborah and Uncle Britt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cousin Britt showed
I'm saying
up.
you and your siblings were all there.
Yes.
So that was
and all the
huge,
kids.
because that used to happen like 4 or 5 times a year.
I know. We're
So
working
it's
on
been a yeah.
Yeah.
And all of our kids showed up.
Their partner showed up.
Yeah.
Got Ty and Ben. Hung
As well.
out, told jokes, played games.
Ty even smiled for the camera a couple
Ty
times.
smiled a bunch of times. People made fun of him.
And he took it well,
He did take it well.
right? And I was like, this is
He was like,
I saw growth.
he said, this is what I feel like family is supposed to be.
Yeah.
He said, your guys' thing feels like family hanging out. And I was like, oh,
Yeah. Take a
Very
joke,
nice.
spring a joke,
Yeah.
be funny. Don't take things too seriously.
yeah.
And move on with life.
We're a make fun of each other kind of family.
You have to.
If you can't handle it, you probably shouldn't hang out with us because
Well-
we were talking about who was it? Was it Ben or Ty leaning? Oh, you weren't at breakfast. We were talking, the next morning we went to breakfast really early, and either Ben or Ty was leaning back in their chair. I think it was Ben, and somebody was said, "Ben, if you fall on that plant, we're all gonna laugh at you." I said, "Listen, we'll laugh, ask if you're okay, and then help you up exactly in that order. But we will laugh at
But
you."
us mentioning if you fall on that plant, that means we're all wishing you do fall on that plant and don't get hurt,
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
because it'd be hilarious.
We'd laugh for sure.
No, those are funny things. Those
Yeah.
are funny moments.
And also that just means that we like you.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not making fun of you or trying to crack a joke at you at your expense, I'm expecting it back.
Yeah.
Right. And I think there's a few people that are friends or partners. Like he's getting better at it. He's getting a little bit more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Ty's never
He'll get
at this
there.
point. One of my favorites always growing up though, Mariah growing up, was Moriah.
Yeah.
Shoot it right back at you. And her friend Sammy.
Yeah.
She has no fear of just telling me, but she's also very sweet
Right.
too. She can be very thankful and ask for a hug and be very nice, but she also she's quick to shoot one right at you. And I was like, I like this. That's means confidence and comfortable.
Yeah.
Right, is how I feel about it. So it was really nice to see you and your siblings. The siblings, everybody got along at least 50% of the, there wasn't like, there wasn't arguments, but there was
Yeah.
disagreements, but nobody was offended and
No.
pissed off at the end of the day, which has happened in the
Has
past.
happened. Yeah, no, we were good.
Um,
Stayed up way too late.
yep.
Like
Got
we
to-
were there all there till like Well, Matthew and them left a little, I mean, I say a little early, they're like midnight, but they also had a 45-minute drive home. And
well,
then,
also, it was like, yeah, and then Britt, Deborah, they had to.
yeah, they
take
left
off.
early.
And
Dad
then
and Olga left early.
your cousin,
Yeah.
I
think he would have
he's an old
stayed
guy.
longer if he was by himself.
he's done this before with us, right?
Last time he spent the night at the house.
Yeah, that was a night,
Yeah.
bro.
That's why I think he would have stayed
Bro.
longer.
That was a night.
Because one thing I say too about my cousins is that, like, I don't think in front of their parents, I don't think they drink as much or smoke as much as we would in front of our parents.
Mhm.
Like, if Dad's there, I'm not.
I don't care.
Between Dad and my mom, like, listen, we're taking shots and we're drinking beer. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you don't like it, you don't have to hang out with us.
Yeah.
But I think for them, I think sometimes it's like, I don't want to drink in front of my parents, which is fine. I was going to mess them too and be like, listen, we're going to drink in front of your parents. If
Yeah.
there are shots, we're going to take shots in front of your parents. I don't smoke, so
Yeah.
obviously I'm not doing that.
I don't smoke either.
Once a year.
Oh, no, it's coming up at like once every 3 years
Okay.
now. It's the last time I did was then, and then
Was it then?
or was it with
Was it
Lucy?
Lucy?
But that was at the old place. Like
Yeah.
we'd been. I mean,
2
and
years.
Lucy's been gone for years.
Yeah, so maybe it was in Visalia.
You know, it's like once every few years. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is why I don't do this. I'll take one puff, and I'm like, I am gonzo.
Yeah.
I'm staring at a wall, and I'm hungry and thirsty.
Yeah. But
I'm
hanging out
smiling.
with my family, my siblings and cousins, and next time we'll get cousins, and like my dad and them. I've just
Oh, and all the babies
I
running
know.
around. It was hilarious.
It's just the best. And I tell people all the time, I'm always trying to invite people to our things. I'm like, you guys don't understand, we're really fun. I really love us. Like, I
It's very
truly
true.
love us and our group
Yeah.
and us, how we hang out and banter and make fun of each other and laugh. And I
And I
don't
think
know,
this
love our
mix
crew.
was really good because there was nobody there that was aggro.
Yeah.
You know, there really wasn't. There wasn't a lot of. Sometimes there's aggro. There's pissing contests. There's and
Yeah.
this one just nobody
good.
was trying to outdo the other person. We were just having some tacos.
Yep. And then it was
drinking.
so funny. So my cousin Britt and Aaron decided they were going to be the ones in charge of planning breakfast the next
Mhm.
day. And my brother
And
Aaron
I was like, go with God.
hasn't planned a thing ever. He just is. He attends things.
Aaron plans things, but not family wise. He
doesn't
plans
plan
other
things.
things.
No,
I think
people
he-
plan it and then he goes with
Oh,
it.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I don't know.
Aaron's not
I,
getting to Japan by himself.
I don't know.
Someone
to be
planned
honest.
it and he went with it. So there was a message between Britt and Aaron about what time breakfast was on Sunday
Yeah.
morning. And so Sunday morning gets there and Elise and Ben are like, hey, we can make it to breakfast. What time is it? And I'm like, I don't know.
The
And
only people that knew was Aaron and
Aaron
Britt.
and Britt. And so
Cousin Britt. and
Mariah and
Aaron.
Ty, same thing. Hey, is there going to be a breakfast or are we going to get on the road? And I'm like, I don't know.
They had a whole discussion about when and where it's going to be at,
Yes,
and told no one.
correct. So then I told Elise, go knock on Aaron's door and ask him what time breakfast. Because at this point it's like 8:30, maybe almost 9. And so she says, Aaron says breakfast is at 9:30. And I said,
That's
Oh.
in less than an hour.
all right. So I text Dad and Olga. I think I had her ask Aaron, and then I asked Britt, did you guys plan something for breakfast? And Britt said, Aaron said we're doing this at 9:30. I said, cool. Elise is like, no one's been to bed since everyone went to bed at like 5. I know it was like 3, 4, and 5 is basically when everybody went to sleep. And Aaron and CJ didn't go to bed till 5. And then Mariah and Ty, they went to bed early. They went to bed at like 11. They were tired. And then we didn't go to bed till 2. Becca didn't go to bed till 2. And then Dad and Olga left like, I don't know, 10ish. And
But
it was
I
like,
think they stayed up too.
yeah, they went to the hotel and hung out with each other. And so we're like, I'm trying to message my dad, but I know he doesn't always see my text message. And I call him and I'm like, hey Dad, I know it's 9 already. We're having breakfast in 30 minutes. Hope to see you there. But we had a decent turnout. Naomi didn't make it because her kids, I don't know when they went to bed because 2 of them took naps and woke up at like 1 from their nap. So I don't think she even got to bed till like 4 or 5. So she didn't go. But Aaron crazy enough, made it at 9:30 completely on time. And Deborah and Uncle Britt went. Britt went. Mariah, Ty, Ben, Lacey, me, Becca, little Rosemary all showed up. And I was like, I was on time. Becca was late. Dad was late. But it was so nice just sit and have breakfast and, again, banter and chat and try to figure out how we're all going to fit on this one table. Because the tables were bolted down except for the little ones.
Yeah.
So we were just pulling little tables to make our big table. And then we felt bad because there's not a ton of tables. And so as like our group kept getting smaller because people were leaving, people were like, can we have your table? We're like, oh yeah, sorry about that. So we would just move tables around the restaurants. People had tables to use. By we, I mean Aaron and CJ, because the rest of us didn't do anything.
No.
But it was so nice hanging out with everybody.
No, it was really nice. That was a really good weekend.
Yeah.
For those reasons.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody. It's always nice to see you and your family, like your siblings, all get together. There was, and very positive stuff saying there was no repeat stories this time.
Yeah, we do stories.
Like, it used to be like, I've heard this story 1,000 times by this individual. We're just going to keep doing it. So it was new stories. It's really fun to have short, silly conversations with Olga there.
Yeah.
She's super fun to chat with. Because I feel like as we're getting older and more comfortable with each other, we can both take a joke.
Yeah.
And I think your dad's similar, it's like life's not so serious as there's enough BS going on around us that was like, we got to take each other a little bit more lightly.
Yep.
So it's really kind of nice to have some silly banter and have good times, like hugs and handshakes and
I don't say this enough. I love all of our littles. I love all my nieces and nephews. I love our kids. I love the Johnson kids
for all different reasons.
Yes,
like
they're my favorite. Some of my favorite human beings are these Johnson kids because they're just so. Little Jackie is just so funny.
My biggest thing is like if I can mess with you as a grandkid, a nephew, a niece, anything like that, we're good. Yeah. And I can mess with all of them.
Yeah.
And they're like,
except for maybe Mia.
Why?
She's still figuring out who we are. It was so Aaron had the nerve to be like, she's the most smilingest kid I've ever met. We're like, I've seen her smile like 2 times her whole life.
She was smiling at me, but she's just living her life, man.
I know.
Like
she's just not smiling.
You sit up in her high chair and give her a couple bowls of food, and she's just up there looking at everybody, having some food. Smiling at me a couple times.
She's the most serious kid though out of my sister's kids for sure.
Wildly chill.
Because Jackie's so like, oh my
in
gosh, let's be best friends and let me show you everything. And let me show you my whole house and let's go do this and let's go do that.
Let me tell you a joke.
And then Mia's like, you want a hug? And she's like, no. Do you want to go with me? Absolutely not. Okay. Anyways, love my family.
Good.
And then yesterday, Thursday, we went to a makers event. That was called?
Yeah.
Like a makers pitch.
Tomorrow's something.
Yeah. So I found it really cool. So it was a bunch of like people had to join in this like cohort class, and they were under a mentorship of our friend Alan,
his company,
and then so his company, and so it was like him and Christina.
It's Christina's company. Yeah, he's the CEO.
Yeah, and he's the CEO.
He's the
TO.
CTO.
Yeah,
what is that?
Chief Technical Officer.
Technical training.
And so she's like the mentor kind, and he's like the teach realistic side of it.
Logistic.
Yeah. And she's like the cheerleader. Let's see if this will actually work. And he's like, I don't care F your feelings. It's either going to work or it's not. And she's like, what? I think that's their good balance.
It was called Tomorrow's Innovators Demo Night and Pitch Competition.
Yes. So it was kind of like Shark Tank, but like on a smaller level. And a lot of it was centered around like STEM, I think. STEMish.
Mostly, it's something that has to be like, from what I understand, the criteria was something you had to not really invent, but kind of. It was like a new idea that
Yeah.
you can put in the market
Right.
and put a value to it.
Yes.
And you had to find out what, what's the projected values. So it was very Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Except you are looking for investors. The pitches were almost just like
Yes.
Dragon's Den or
Mhm.
Shark Tank.
Yeah. So it was really neat to see. Some of the ideas were just so cool, and some of them had prototypes. You can like actually see what they were talking about. Some of
Yeah.
them weren't quite prototype level. Some of them didn't understand at all. There's like one I didn't understand quite why they were in the mix, but that's okay. It's whatever. They got invited. But it's just so cool to see people's ideas like come to life.
Yeah, and they're all Sacramento based.
Yes.
So everybody there was a Sacramento based company.
Yes.
Or innovation or person.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. The one, I don't know what the relationship was, but the Fregattas. So one of the Fregattas has a dent removal company. So he created a machine that instead of having to do everything so manually, that it's automatic when it does the little dent remover thing, right?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, if you know anything about dent removal, in cars.
Yes.
Talk about,
Sorry, cars.
cars, they basically have to glue a peg to the center of it instead of pushing from underneath, which that means you have to take back panels off and do all that kind of stuff and push it out. A lot of it's done with suction cups or a glued little peg, and the peg gets glued there, and then you screw onto a thing, and then you pull it out. This was a mechanism that you still glued the peg to it, but the mechanism tightened onto the peg itself, got the right tension, and then pulled out.
Yes.
And popped it. And I was like, well, that's pretty rad.
I thought it was super cool.
No, that was the prototype worked.
Yes. And he was one of the few people, there's only a couple that actually had the prototype ready.
He was showed the prototype.
Yeah.
Like
He brought
doing
a
the thing.
hooded. He brought a car hood with dents in it and showed how to use it. That was really cool. I really liked the bicycle chair because I have a walking pad, but I also have poor coordination.
But the idea was you could sit
Yes.
and sit upright, good posture.
Yes.
And also pedal.
Correct.
So it created better posture and a little bit of movement while you have a desk job.
Yes. I really like that one. I was telling Becca, I feel like if she would have had, because I think she was nervous, which is why she read the whole thing, which is fine. But I think if she would have had a better presenter, like somebody like who had a lot of charisma, like the Fregattas, either of them, because they had really good charisma, I think her idea would have popped off better.
Yeah, but her taking the class, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, and I'm talking about like Shark Tank real life things. If she had a better presenter for that thing, I think she'd get more investors in that product.
Oh, for sure. I think if she did go further, she would probably find somebody that presented it.
I want to reach out to her and be like, I will be your tester. I want one so bad.
No, they're cool.
But that was really fun. The whole event was really nice.
I like the Bugadex. That was my favorite.
Like the Bugadex. You want to talk about that?
Bugadex. It's kind of like a Pokedex. Like the idea is to go around and it's disconnect. It's not on your phone. It's not an app. It's a simple little item for like young kids where you could go around and it has a camera on it and you could take a picture of a bug, right? And you can find out if you can touch the bug. Is it poisonous? Is it, all those kind of things. Plus it would put it in like your dex, your index. So you'd know that you found this bug. And it would tell you all about the bug and all the information. And if you could touch it, and then you could actually touch it and do stuff with it. But it also, as you collected it, it would create a file to where you can upload it to a 3D printer.
Yes.
And make an image of that bug.
Which is very cool.
Which I think is super cool. It's like you really are, it's like you go out in nature and you collect them, but you're not taking the bug into your house.
Yes.
You're taking like an image and then a 3D printed of. So it's like, these are all the bugs that I actually went and found. It's not something I looked up on the internet.
Yeah.
It was something I was in the wild. So that was one of the innovations that I felt was taking technology to bring you back out into dirt, and trees and bugs.
I think that would be I thought the idea was so cute, especially if you have little kids.
It's one of my favorites.
The amount of kids who want to bring the bugs back into the house.
Yeah.
Like, how about we just take a picture of the bug so we can stay with this family and then we print one for your room.
But the concept was, which is something that's on your phone. You can get these apps and stuff, but then you're on your app and you get distracted. Yes. Now you're on social media or you're watching a YouTube video or you're blah, blah, blah. It was literally, that's all it did.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one was very cool.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
So it was a very good night. I enjoyed it. We missed the snacks because we couldn't find the building.
I got some snacks. Just a couple.
We missed a lot of the snacks because we couldn't find it. Our
Mhm.
GPS was so confused. But it's a very cool event. I think they do it annually. I think that's what they said.
Well, this is only their second one, I think.
I told Scooter he needs to join next year. He needs to go do a pitch.
Alan said, I'll get you in the mix.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Good.
So I'll talk to him.
I think you'd be a good presenter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get down to 5 minutes.
I can get down to 5 minutes.
And I think one of the funnest things about this event is always hearing Alan speak, because Alan has no concept of time. And we knowing him and how long his speeches are, we're like, buckle up. But I think the rest of the crowd didn't understand that this was going to be a buckle up kind of speech.
Yeah.
And so his partner was like, 1 minute.
And she even yelled out twice, time. A couple minutes later, time.
Oh,
It
man.
was adorable.
Yeah.
No, it's so cute because he's a very passionate human being.
Yes.
And he's chased his passion.
Yep.
And he's done well with it.
Yep.
So it's like we can, called Res, whatever it is, him about his
Yeah.
speeches and those kind of things. And you're like, but he did it.
Yes.
I mean, this is the only reason all these people are in there is because he's there.
Yes.
So, let him talk.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's gotten him thus far.
Yeah.
So
It is fun to know him and then be like, me and my sister were texting each other because he kept saying, I'm going to come back to that. And my sister's like,
Please
he's
don't.
not coming back to
Yeah.
that. He's going to
Please.
forget.
please don't. Because if you do, that's another 30 minutes.
Oh, good event though. I really enjoyed it. Actually.
Seriously.
Yeah. All right. Those are my good
Good
things.
people. Yeah. I think I was there with you. So
Yeah, you were.
those are really, really good. Good experiences.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
You want some rants?
Yeah, let's go.
Rant of the week. Rant of the week.
Rant of the week. So, do you have a rant or are we just going right for the icks?
So I have one rant and then I'm ready to ick.
Okay.
So yesterday was Halloween. My rant is I'm really annoyed. So house parties used to be a thing, an enjoyable thing, where you went and you hung out and you had a good time and it was fine. We had a house party across from us the other day, which was perfectly fine. It was loud music. It was Halloween. It was fine. It was
Even
like,
fireworks went off.
it was whatever. But the a-holes who feel like they have to bring a gun to a house party or a weapon to a house party really piss me off. And it makes me really upset.
Not just a gun, but 4 people got shot.
Yeah.
But
I
this
mean-
is just real. Like,
It's
we're like, it's right across the street from us.
Yeah, we're not like we live in a suburb of Sacramento.
Yeah.
And it just annoys me that you can't just if you want to get pissed off at somebody, punch them in the face. It's a house party. Like we're not in the middle of like the hood in LA. We're in
But there's
Sacramento.
if you have a gang affiliation, don't go to the suburbs to a house party.
It's just so annoying the fact that you're like, I have to like scan people for weapons at my house party. It's so friggin' annoying.
Right. And it's not just annoying, it's just the time we live in.
Yeah.
And I think I have a reservation about house parties. Even in my house, and I have those reservations because as people get older and friends of a friend, and then a friends of a friends of a friend, once you get diluted in that
Right.
area, you don't know anything about that person. And if it's somebody you graduated high school with 3 years ago, you don't know where they're really at. You see them once every couple of years.
Yeah.
So you don't know where they're at mentally, affiliated with. You just don't actually know. So trusting them like you used to know them is not a smart move.
Yeah.
So you don't. So again, and you invite a friend, that friend invites a friend, that friend invites a friend. Now you're like 5 degrees of separation from a person that you have no idea what their intentions are when they're coming in.
When the police came by, I thought they were just shutting it down because it was late.
Yeah.
And then I went outside and I heard people say run. And then I came back inside. And I was like, oh.
Which I told her is like, that's the whitest thing she's done it a long time.
Was. I really
She ran
just thought
towards
I
the
didn't run
noise.
towards it. I just went out the front door.
What's going on
and
out
I was
there?
like, ooh, they're shutting it down because I thought that'd be fun to watch. And then I heard somebody say run. I said, no, that's not the way. So then I went inside and locked the door. But it does just annoy me that we're in this era of like, you can't just hang out with people without like fear of something happening.
Yeah.
And that's so friggin' annoying.
Yeah,
it just makes me mad.
I don't think we've ever been in 100% in that era, but I feel like there's more entitlement on both ends. You know, like people being entitled, like, this is mine, I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, not just the like, I deserve this. Well, like, it's gotten to the point of like, I deserve this, so I'm just going to take it.
Yeah.
And like,
I hate
that's,
it's just upsetting.
yeah. So, yeah, that happened right across the street.
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally.
So,
Right there. All right.
Yeah.
Now I have Ix.
yeah.
But I have a funny thing that I've learned.
Okay. So,
Because you're
doing something
reading
else.
the girl version.
I'm reading, yes, the pettiest ick you've had towards a man.
Okay. So I've learned that guys are really bad at this.
Yes.
They don't like the word ick. They find the whole thing stupid. And so
Yeah.
their icks aren't that good.
Well, same. I mean, the icks that I have, like some of them didn't understand what an ick was. They were just talking about a date they went on.
Yeah.
That's a lot of them.
Yes.
So I have like one or two that are the dates
Okay.
ones, but they're a little bit more broad. How many did you? we were
1,
only
2,
supposed to
3,
do
4,
5,
5.
but
I mean, I can just pick the best 5.
you know, I mean, I did more than 5.
I took a lot of screenshots. So I could pick the best 5 out of like
I
the 15
did
I have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
How many did you do?
More.
Okay, then go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. This is the pettiest ick towards a man.
I can't get into the petty. I'm just
towards
gonna say
a woman.
icks. All right. Super long nails.
I don't know if
That's
there's
what
an ick.
That's what they said. This is
I think
these
that's
are
a
the icks
preference.
that I found online. Super long nails. I kind of get it because it is icky because there's stuff in there and that's gross.
Well, you don't know if there's stuff in there. Hopefully,
We
there's
know
not.
there's stuff in there.
Well, it depends on the person.
We know.
No, it depends on the person.
You can't wipe your bum with long fingernails without getting something in there.
Yeah, and then you clean it. That's
Okay.
like saying everybody's hands has poop on it.
Listen,
Well, no.
we've learned from COVID that people don't know how to wash their hands well
No, I know that.
with the short nails, let
agree with
alone actually going in there and like cleaning things out with long nails. So there's probably a good majority of people with long nails who probably have poopy in them.
Oh, for sure.
So I understand that ick because that is kind of gross.
All right, what else you got?
Okay. Anytime they mention astrology,
What's your sign?
it's like, it's fair actually.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
Next one.
Gross.
Using the word ick.
That came up in mine too. There was a lot of them that came up that said using the word ick.
Okay.
Do you want me to go for a little
ahead.
bit, or you just
Yeah,
want
go
to
ahead.
pummel through yours?
No, good.
Mine was, this is a very specific one, but it was like, I was chatting with someone on a dating app. We hadn't met yet. So it's about a date, but I was like, he said he wanted to go get together for a drinky poo.
Oh, that's gross. That's actually gross.
Saying if you're, so the ick is asking a girl to go out for a drinky poo.
That's an actual ick.
What am I, 9?
I would also
Am I
shut that
9?
down. That's
Drink-
gross.
There's a few of there's some of the heroes like, woo!
That's gross.
Okay, but that's the beginning of some of these.
Okay.
Here's my second
Go
one.
ahead.
Okay,
No,
I mean,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No,
If
you
you're
go.
elaborating on that, go ahead.
No, go. You go. I'm not elaborating.
Okay. Another ick. Not returning my Tupperware.
Why? Why do they have your Tupperware to begin with?
You went on a date. Maybe you made a cake. You put a piece of cake in there
That's
and
weird.
gave it to the guy, and he didn't return your Tupperware.
What's the ick?
That's an ick to me. I'll
What?
tell you right now. I tell you, if I had something in my house and I put something in it and gave it to you, do you just keep the Tupperware? No.
If you don't know this person well enough, you have to assume it's not coming back.
No, I can't do it. That's my Tupperware.
That's bananas.
No.
I had my favorite pair of sunglasses. I said, Game's got them because I left it at someone's place and I was like, I don't actually ever want to see this person again. So there goes the sunglasses. Some things you have to let go because they're not coming back. And that's Tupperware.
No. not returning my Tupperware.
That's bananas.
That was pretty good. These are, but do you know what
I
this
know,
premise
petty.
is? Pettiest,
Yeah.
pettiest ick.
Okay.
If somebody said drinky poo and you're like, ick, I'm never going to see this person ever again because
Yeah.
they said drinky poo. Pretty petty. That's why these
fair.
are petty. Yeah.
Okay. So this is a real life one. It's not petty. It just happened in real life. It
Ooh.
wasn't me.
Something I did.
No, it wasn't you either.
Because yours is against women. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. I'm going to switch roles real quick. I'm going to take yours. So there
What
was
do you mean?
it was
So it's against a guy.
it's a guy ick. So there was a guy at an event of somebody we know at a school. And he was dressed in costume, and all of the kids at the school were trying to were going too close to him. He felt trapped and had to ask somebody else to get the kids away from him because he felt like it was too much pressure.
A costume?
He was wearing just a costume,
What do you mean by a costume?
like a Halloween costume.
Okay. This is something you heard about.
Yes.
And is he currently dating?
He's married. He's got kids.
Ooh, that's...
When I heard it, I said, that's an ick. So one of the other moms had to go and tell the kids,
help here. There's too many
you guys
kids.
have to leave him alone because he couldn't. He said after this, I was actually scared. I was fearful.
How old were these
Ew.
kids?
Between 1st and 4th grade.
You could kick a 4th grader across the room. I was like,
So that was, sorry, I stole one of yours, but that was one I heard recently. So that was as soon as I heard it, I said, I'm sorry. That's
it reminds me of the show we were watching, what is it called? Love is Blind.
Yes.
When Edmund, was it Edmund?
Edmund wouldn't kill the bug.
Wouldn't kill the bug. That was the downfall.
That's the downfall.
It was a woman. She felt like, this is my protector.
Yes.
And she asked him to. Nope.
Yeah.
Gross.
He's like, no.
That's such
I'm
an
not killing
ick
the
to
bug.
me.
All right, I'll go my one from my actual list. Having a height requirement. I said, calm down. That's not an ick.
That's an ick.
Why?
Because what if the most perfect human being, you're talking from a man to a woman.
Correct.
Okay. So you're going from a woman to a man.
Yes.
You say there is a height requirement.
Yes.
Right? And having a height requirement is an ick.
Yes.
That's I'm trying to.
Correct. The man was like, a woman having a height requirement is an ick.
Yeah.
I have a height requirement. You still dated me.
Yeah, but I'm privileged in the fact that I'm 6 foot. Not many people are 6 foot. The average is 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah. But I feel like people need
So-
to understand that it's not so much the height requirement.
It is.
But it's not so I didn't want someone who's 6'7", because I think that's 6'7". 6'8", we'll go 6'8" now. Because I think that's
Do you see why I had to fix
Yeah.
the mic?
because I think that's weird. 6'8's a weird number. But because how tall I am, if I ever in my life want to wear heels, I don't want to be taller than you.
I agree with you.
So
I
it's
agree
6
with you.
feet.
But
It's always 6 feet. If Bailey was like, I need someone who's 6 feet, I'd be like, that's an odd thing because you'd have to wear 10-inch heels.
but obviously the man who had this ick
Wasn't tall
was
enough. Yeah.
He's 5'5".
I know. John Richardson, 5'6".
Mhm. Okay, here's a call and response.
Okay.
Kind of. And it's a date one, but it's still, you could see it as an ick. Drove me home from our second date and he wouldn't put on his seatbelt. His car was beeping at him the whole ride. So 2 levels, didn't wear a seatbelt and the beep going on. The response to this tweet, to this post was, I'm going to man so hard that I can't hear the beeps. I am so manly that the beep don't bother
That
me.
is actually annoying. I don't know if it's an ick, but that is really annoying.
No, that's an ick. It's an ick. To me, it's an ick when somebody doesn't wear a seatbelt. It just isn't.
Yeah.
In 2025, it's an ick. Just because you're not holding yourself accountable you're not expecting other people to hold themselves accountable. It's just like, oh, that's not a preference.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been proven over and over and over and over and over that will save your life.
Right.
And especially if you're driving. Now I'm dead because you fell out of your, it's like you're putting too many.
Yeah.
So it's
like you're about to traumatize me for no reason.
That's
fair.
Same thing. It's like bringing a gun to a party. Is that an ick? That's an ick.
Something.
Unless you're a trained professional. Because we've had people in our house that had a weapon on them.
Yeah.
But they were highway patrolman, like
yes.
off duty, but he's always on call.
Yes.
In a sense that was his job. So and the cool part was he asked me first.
Yeah. He did. And that was kind.
And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
If there's anybody in this house, anybody that's visiting, you're one of the people that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but just because, ick.
Yeah. I agree with that. Okay.
I have a few more. 4 more.
Okay.
How many you got?
I have a lot more. That's fine.
Okay. Keep going then.
Okay.
Do a few.
My next one. Using the phrase mansplaining.
So you're saying if a girl,
yes.
If a girl says
if
that.
a girl tells a man that he's mansplaining, they find it icky.
I agree.
I say scooter-splaining.
That's different because I'm more aggressive with my mansplaining. So even I use the term scooter-splaining.
Yes.
I was like, just to finish scooter-splaining, I've said that because I have a different way. I'm not a mansplainer. I'm more of a nobody cares.
Yes.
Like I'm not even explaining a topic that you were talking about.
No.
I'm explaining a topic I was talking about. That's a twist.
Yeah.
Of
there's a scooter
mansplaining.
explanation that exists. Yeah.
I did it last night.
So this one actually made me sad. So the guy said saying womp womp, and someone's like, give me an example. The guy was like, I was on a date and I was telling whoever I was with that like I was kind of sad because my dog had just died, and they said womp womp, it's just a dog. I was like,
so this is the chick.
Yes.
Is she in a car?
I think they were just at dinner.
Thrown her out of the car. Or I mean,
what is wrong with
what do you
people?
react to? Tell me womp womp, just a dog. I'd be like, can we have the check, please? I'm
Right.
leaving. She's paying.
Right. Yeah, I
Well,
would.
you drove it. I was like, cool. And she
You
needs
can
an
Uber home. Yeah. She'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine somebody like
Womp womp.
actually pouring out their heart. Like, I'm kind of sad my dog just died. I'm like, womp womp, it's just a dog. I feel like I think I'd flip a table.
But I'm always looking at the other fighters. Like some guys are always just sad though.
Right.
So you're
But
like,
I think he said it was on like their second date or something.
but it was like, but it could have been the 30th sad thing that he
Right.
said. You're like, oh my gosh. Like, so there are those too.
Just made me laugh.
But-
Womp womp. I feel like I think I'd go to jail.
All right, keep going.
Okay. Saying like every other word.
Ooh, I have a real,
That one's hard.
I have a tough one with that.
Yeah.
And there's some people like, I just said it. In the music industry that say it a lot.
Mm,
Mine is
yeah.
saying a lot is a little off-putting to me, but it's not as bad as saying like a lot. I just feel it's a little much.
I think the sentence was, you know, the people like who like don't know how to like actually have a like full sentence like without saying the word like.
But they're seriously just putting like instead of
Yes.
and I was like, can you do both? Like, at least
You would die if somebody said like in the same sentence over and over.
like
Like I couldn't believe like there was like 4,000 what do you call them, like 3 like people, like you'd be like, shut up.
can you write this down? Can you write it down without the ums and the likes and then read it to me? Please. That's what I would probably say. Write it down, then just read it.
Oh god.
Okay, I got one.
Go ahead.
This is from a girl to a guy, right?
Okay.
Showing his house and asking, do you want to see the most expensive thing in this house?
That is gross.
It's a good ick.
Ugh,
Could you imagine?
no.
Could you imagine? You're
I'm
on
good.
your
I'm
second
good.
date and you went over to his house, he invited over for dinner or whatever, you're on, well, whatever date it is. And that's
No.
what he says.
I think I'd make a face.
He's like, he goes, do you want a tour of the house? He's like, oh, sure. You want to see the most expensive thing in the house?
I gotta go, actually. I'm not feeling good. I think I'm having a medical emergency.
Or you could go, you're looking at it.
Okay, my next one.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Speaking poorly about every ex.
True.
Someone's like, when you mention your exes and every single one of them, it was their fault, or they gaslighted you, or it was always them. They're like, that's an ick, because I'm going to be next on that list.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
I mean,
That's fair.
and,
actually
I mean, feel bad for Kelsey.
Ballerini?
Travis?
Oh.
She's written a song about every ex she's ever had.
Engaged now. It's fine. She's never had an ex-husband.
So that's a whole
New
album.
album.
That's a whole album, not just a song. I mean, what you got?
Okay, 2 more.
Okay,
3
I
more.
got 3 more.
I have 3. Go ahead.
Communicating exclusively through voice memos.
Oh, that's a problem.
It's a trending thing though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't understand
Exclusively though. I think anything exclusively
Yeah.
is weird. Exclusively phone calls?
well, you only phone calls.
No, I'm just saying, but exclusively. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Right. There's no like
There's no
we don't talk
text.
on the phone.
There's no
I mean,
voice
yeah.
memo. There's
Yeah.
no message. There's no whatever. It's just phone calls.
Yeah, that is weird.
Or just text.
Yeah,
Or just
that is weird.
so exclusively through voice memos.
Yeah.
That's a different level
I agree with that.
for sure.
I'm not a fan of that.
No.
Talking trash about people all the time.
Yeah.
Like when you're even if it's your best friend, you're still talking trash about them. They're like, that's gross.
That's a human being problem with me. Like if somebody's like that, I keep them at an arm's length, whether if they're family, especially if they're a family and that's all they do, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
If it's somebody that is a potential friend or something like that, I was like, they just don't become my friend.
Mhm.
There's somebody I'll hang out with. If there's somebody else there, but I was like, no, I'm good. Like just complaining all the time in general. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Oh yeah, I have 2 more. Pettiest ick from a girl to a guy. Having no butt. Like I would imagine him sitting on the toilet and just sliding right off.
I don't
Come
disagree
on.
with that.
That's
I
mean,
find
you
that
have
weird.
to agree with that.
Yes.
Like
Guy or
it's
girl.
I know it's just leg. Like it goes torso, leg.
When people have frog butts, like true frog butts,
Yeah.
where you're like, how are your pants staying on? I don't
Well,
understand.
how is it holding in your poop?
Yeah.
Like
so many
if
things.
there's poop in your intestines, does it just fall out? Because there's nothing to stop it. It's like pushing a pencil through a piece of paper.
Oh, so
You're
weird.
like, "Hmm."
Yeah, I'm sorry, people. I mean, and that's one of those things that's like, to me, somebody had said with the height thing, they're like, I don't understand women complaining about genetics. What else am I supposed to do about this? And I'm like, I understand what you're saying. And having no butt is kind of one of those things of like, sometimes you're born, that's your lineage. We have butts in our family.
But you can do something about it.
It's like having no lips.
That's something you can.
There's
have
nothing you
to
can do.
There is nothing you can't do lip exercises.
Right.
But when you have no butt, you can do squats.
Yeah.
You can
Right.
build that into a muscle. You can.
That's a
It's
sad little one, but
scientifically
it exists,
possible.
yeah.
I mean, it'll still be small, but it won't be no.
Yeah, that's very true.
Right?
All right. Having a large internet presence. I kind of agree with this. Like the chicks who
really?
are always like, let's take a picture. And somebody had said, if you have thousands and thousands of followers and every time we have a conversation, it's, I need you to take a picture of me doing this because I can post it. They're like, that's an ick.
That's an ick for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think there's some people there's also guys that are into DOMs. And I feel
Right.
like that's a thing too.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's similar. Like I'm in charge. you're my minion.
Mhm.
I mean, and I feel like some guys are into that.
Yeah.
So there's not, that's
Someone said that was Nick.
it is an ick.
Yeah.
To me, it's a huge ick.
Yeah.
How many more you got?
Until I have 2. Go ahead.
Go, because I only have one.
Okay. Telling a man what a real man should be. If you were a real man, you'd be doing this, this, and this. And the things that people said, which I kind of agreed with, like if I ever went to a woman and said, "Well, a real woman would do this," I would be crucified. I kind of agree.
I hear what you're saying. I agree. The
Especially on a date,
dichotomy,
that's
though,
weird.
is more guys have been doing that for hundreds of years in our culture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we don't.
But I could see why it's Nick to be like, "Well, a real man would do this, and a real man would work, so I don't have to, and a real man would do this," and be like,
well, you're exposing your wants and your needs,
right?
And I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
So again, we'll have the check. She's going to pay for it.
Because somewhere she's about to find a real man.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Pettiest ick, which this one I really like. Pettiest ick from a girl to a guy. Watching him strip every screw that came in a hardware box. Every single one of them.
That sucks. He's trying. That sucks.
Oh, one of my favorite. Well, that was my favorite thing.
You know what it reminds me of? When you had those really terrible drywall screws, and it every single time you're like,
I got a full package of. They were faulty. I tried to put them in anything. I had a whole box of the anchor plastic screws that I used to use. The anchor, every single one of them would break. Yeah. The tip would break off, and I'm like, ugh. So once I got the second, I was like, that whole box was actually faulty, and I was like, I'm not doing that ever again.
Yeah.
So I got metal ones from there forward because it was so bad. And I felt like I am such not a man right now. That's how I felt the whole time. Because I'm not great at these things, but I'm well above average at putting things together and hanging stuff in sheetrock. And
yes,
because I've done it before in my life. But wow. But yeah.
That's what it reminded me of.
Oh, it's so bad. But watching him strip every screw that came in the hardware box. Every single one of them.
That does suck. That's awful.
It is, but we do know in our realm of human beings, we do know some people that are like that.
Yeah, we do.
And yeah.
Are you ready for your last one?
Yeah.
This is just for you.
Oh, no.
Ready?
Guy to a girl.
Yep. Not being able to yes and.
That wasn't in the feed, though, was it? You just made it up.
I just made it up because I know if it wasn't me, if something happened to me, God forbid, and you had to go on a date and the chick couldn't yes and at this point in your life, you'd be like, ick.
Wow.
I know that for you.
You can yes and. It's just
really hard.
No, it's when you think about it, you just stop doing it.
Because when I feel like I'm doing it right, you're like, no.
Because it's almost like, look at it this way. Here's the perspective when it comes to us. When I try to do an accent, it's god awful. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah,
it sounds really good.
It's really good.
Same concept with you. As soon as you think about yes-anding, it's really bad. But when we're having a conversation, a lot of times the yes and is really good and it flows.
It's so hard.
But as soon as you go, I'm done talking. I'm like, what? We're 3 sentences in and you just, nope. And just stop talking. I'm like, we're live on air right now. So it's kind of like, it's vamping. The same thing, it's vamping.
Yeah, I'm not good at that either.
I think you are. You are definitely good at vamping. Okay. Well, if you say you're bad at something, you're going to be bad at something.
I know.
Okay, then stop telling yourself you're bad at something.
It's not telling myself I actually am. You've told me. You're going to the bathroom and you're like, why'd you stop talking? I'm like, I didn't have anything else to say. I literally said all the things in my brain and then you weren't here anymore.
You didn't say that.
No. All right, those are all my aches.
I'm not a vamper.
Yes, what?
I'm like, ugh.
All you do is vamp.
Shut up. No,
the
I have
king of
a
vamping.
tendency to say the same sentence over and over and just move stuff around.
That's true.
That's all I do.
Very true.
That's scooter splaining. So you're like, you already told me. I was like, yeah, but I don't think you're getting it.
So I got this new phone. That's exciting. But it does this. All right, that's cool. But let me tell you why it does this. I don't think you have to. I don't think that's
But I
necessary.
wanted to.
So let me tell you what that means when I say it does this. Where's Ryan?
It's literally what she said to me yesterday.
Exactly what I said.
Because I was talking about shutter speeds and ISOs and you know.
I said, where's
filters,
Ryan?
Dynamic filter. And she goes, she was already in a mood. And she's going, call Ryan.
Yeah.
It was that. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't a joke.
No.
She's like, call Ryan.
Because in my head, I'm thinking, I want this to be exciting for you. I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even understand what you're saying enough to care to make it exciting for you.
It's not about understanding. You don't want to understand it.
No, it's not about wanting to. I've heard you say these words in different sentences about many things. I don't understand what you're saying. I've had this conversation with Bailey. When you and Ryan start getting to this like weird thing about cameras and speeds and all this stuff, we just look at each other like, we go get a drink? Like, yeah, let's go get something else to drink because we don't know what you're talking about. But we're excited that you guys are excited with each other. And so I want you to be excited about your phone and the weird things that it does, the new things.
It was more about,
But you should talk to someone who actually appreciates what the words that you're saying, because it's not me or Bailey and probably not Ariel.
I listen to you about auditing.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
I don't go in depth about auditing because I know you don't care enough. I just tell you the cursory things that I feel like you might not mind what I'm about to say.
Right. I can hear that.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you.
Why'd your eyes get so big?
I'm hearing you.
Oh, okay. Anyways, call
My ears are
Ryan.
attached to
Where's
my eyeballs.
Ryan? You want to do some shout outs?
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
So you want me to push the button?
I don't know if mine work yet.
Shout out!
Woo!
Neither did I. I did not push them
2.
either. What?
I have 2 shout outs.
I have nothing.
All right, I'll go first then.
I was doing all the other things.
So I got my nails done. Ooh, they're orange.
They look good.
And thanks.
Here you go.
Ooh, orange naranja. So I went to a place. I find their name funny. It's called Nails Near Me, because you know when you're Googling things and it's like pizza near me, and that's the name of their company is Nails. So it's kind of actually hard to find them because when you put Nails Near Me, Elk Grove, it finds
everything,
all the nails near me in that city. Yeah,
I was. Because when it was in the calendar, you put in the calendar of nails near me, and I was like, that's not a thing.
Right.
In my brain, I was like, that's
but
not
that's
a
what
thing.
they're called.
So I was like, I don't know what that is.
So I went there a couple of months ago.
It's not like you made it up.
I know. It feels like it's made up.
It wasn't that. It was right before Aftershock. So
About a month ago.
Yeah, a little over a month ago.
And they're very kind. The manager did my nails today. And so we really like them. We only got 1 glass of champagne. Me and Becca were like, how did we not get the second one? Obviously. How did we only get 1 drink? Becca's like, the amount of money we spent, we should have got a bottle of champagne. Understood. But we always get a pedicure that comes with like a massage of like your legs and your feet, which is really nice. But I'm realizing I think I hold a lot of tension in my legs and in my feet, because when they were massaging my leg, I could have kicked him in the face. It hurt so bad. And I was thinking, I don't think a massage from your pedicure person is supposed to feel like you want to kick them in the throat. But I was like, just channel, because Becca's thing was like when they scrub your feet, she always wants to laugh. And I'm like, I don't get the gigglies from people touching my feet or like scrubbing my feet, but the massage of my feet, there was one part on the top of my foot that they touched, and I literally could have yelled out loud. Like I wanted to say, no, it hurts so bad.
No.
But I also appreciate their whole building and people, and they just work like machines over there. And they're like, the manager, I love that she's like, we're busy, so I'm gonna do your manicure. And I was like, all right, that's cool.
Oh, that's
Thank
kinda,
you.
I mean, when you told me that,
Good manager.
well, that's business 101. There was a guy named Mike McLaren. McLaren.
Irish?
I don't know, but McLaren obviously is Irish, isn't it?
Is it I don't know.
I mean,
McLaren?
like McLeod and McHootie Man. I don't know,
Mm.
but McLaren.
Okay.
This sounds like you should say it like that. He was basically that. It was that because we were both in management. He was my boss. I was one level underneath him, kind of, one or two levels. But the concept was if you have 10 employees and the one employee that's the best at doing something is not there that day, that's your job now.
Right.
Like you have to do the job. If somebody's not there to clean the bathrooms that day and you're management and there's nobody else there, it's your job today.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was young. I was a young supervisor at the time. So I was in my 20s. So it was really I've lived my life because of that. I was like, hey, the same concept. If you're the manager, and you're getting behind.
Yep.
You need to step in.
Yeah.
And
it was the whole time she's doing my nails, she's also like coordinating people. So she'll see someone get sat down and she'll be like, go tell this person to sit here because they're getting their nails like in the acetone. And then somebody will come back to them. But for now, go work on this person because I was like, and watch the whole time she's doing my nails. I was like, man, this is
it's
coordination.
What's it called? Gosh, I can't think of what it's called. Expediting. She's an expediter.
Yeah. Expediter / worker.
But expediters need to step in and do stuff too.
She was
but
great.
If you're an expediter, if you're a good expediter, you're a good manager.
Yeah.
Like they have to be the same. You have to see where the issues are, and you have to always think 5 steps ahead of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
You just have to.
All right. My second shout out, which is musical driven.
Oh, musically driven.
Yeah. So me and CJ
Scooter
have
training.
like not one person in common, but somebody in common that we listen to is called NF, right? NF hasn't made an album in years. So Spotify, since we announced it today, says NF is about to drop a new album.
Nice.
I sent to CJ and he's like, yes, finally, I've been waiting for this. I was like, we might actually take you to some live music here. I don't know yet. He hasn't dropped the album yet, so I don't know. But I was like, when I was in my head, I was thinking, I was like, we might end up taking CJ to some live music this year if NF drops an album and tours. Yeah,
I would love that.
I know.
I would love to see anything he likes.
Yeah.
Besides sitting down and doing nothing.
Yeah. I think he liked PAX West.
I think he liked the concept of it. I think he would really enjoy PAX West if he had somebody else.
He needed a person other than us.
He needs somebody in his like same mental state.
Like a Chloe.
He needs a Chloe or
Phil.
a Phil.
Yeah.
Or
Johnson.
even Ben.
Ben would have been good.
Ben would have been good without
Ben, no Elise.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ben minus the Elise. If Ben was there, just Ben.
Yeah.
Or
even Ty.
Or just Ty.
Ty and Mariah.
Ty and Mariah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needed somebody.
He needed somebody in that same space because there was thousands of people in his same space.
Yeah.
But he just didn't know any of them. And he's not one of those people to go yet. He might. Like he is.
He's very friendly.
But he's not the level of just sitting down next to somebody and go, oh, what are you playing?
Yeah.
What are you I used to go these things by myself and I had no choice but to sit and teach myself how to. I had to. Yeah. Because I wanted to play the game. I wanted to try it and I needed another person. So
yeah. But yeah, that was cool. NF. Dropping an album in case you guys like NF.
Nice. Shout out your sister Naomi. Honestly, for hosting the get together that we had last weekend. It went off with, I wish it would have had more hitches. Like more silly stuff, like somebody fell in the pool or somebody got too drunk. But that'd have been funny.
Old.
No, but it's like that'd have been funny, but I'm not fight level, but more of like, because I remember there was that one year too that we got a little too lit with cousins and siblings, and we played a lot of beer pong.
Yes.
But I have to remember this is that's when our kids were like teenagers
Mm-hmm.
and we can kind of let them do their things. And they really didn't have kids at all at that
Right.
point, right? There wasn't a lot of kids.
Yes. That was
So
a
there
lot of
wasn't,
kids.
well, and not a lot of kids in school.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a lot of Monday through Friday things and those kind of things. They were just like, yeah, my kid's taking a nap when she's here, but
Yeah.
I don't have to take her to school on Monday. You know, there's a different level of, they're going to get to that point where they're teenagers. I think your brother's getting to that point where he can they can bail and
Yeah,
do some stuff.
but he won't.
But we can't.
Can.
Well,
I complained about this today.
What?
They're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
And Megan's like, we can leave the kids in the hotel room. Morgan's 15. Like, it's going to be fine. And Matthew's like, no, they need to go everywhere we go. I said, what are you talking about? If you don't leave these kids,
but
they're
also,
going to be fine.
but it's also, we know.
And I love that you love your kid.
It's not about that. It's more about he likes to poke the bear.
But he really feels this way.
Okay, and that's fine. And I mean, your kids need to be a kid, and you need to be
You
a
better
human
leave
being.
them. Hotel room.
So I just think we're past the teenager, small child, baby stage, and now all of your siblings are in
it.
those stages.
Yeah.
So while we were going through it, people were like, "What do you mean you can't?" I was like, "But we did. Like when we had littles, we were still showing up. We were still doing it. So, as an example, guys can do it. You guys can do it.
Yeah.
When you have littles, you have
Can be done.
teenagers, you can go do it.
So
Not as
hard.
often,
Right.
and you're tired all the time,
All the time.
right? But it can be done. I mean, I know people in my life, even my two daughters, like they go do stuff. Both of them. They have girls' night outs.
Yeah.
They go on cruises. They do. I mean, and even just go to the park and stuff like that. Hang out with their husband and their friends, and it can be done.
Yes.
Can
It's
be
just
done.
exhausting.
And if you live out in the Pacific Northwest, there's a lot more driving than down here.
You think?
Yeah, everything's in the woods, man.
Hmm.
A 20-mile drive is like an hour and a half. No, I just kidding.
Crazy.
Like driving a Tahoe every time.
Oh, that's fun.
No, but really a big shout out to Naomi. That was really cool
Yeah.
to have everybody over and everything was on time.
Yeah, it was.
Everything.
We've never had a time for this thing. And everyone kept pushing for a time. And I was like, we don't do times.
Yeah, it's not
we
how
just
this
show
works.
up and eat
how this
food when
works.
we're hungry.
So the one person that showed up on time thought they were late, and I was like, "You're the only one here."
No one's been here yet.
But most people did. They didn't. Nobody was super late.
No.
You know, they still showed up, spent a few hours, did their thing, and I thought it was so. Good job, Naomi.
Yeah.
That was really
Yeah,
well.
thanks, Nate.
That was really well received. I enjoyed it
Yeah.
a lot.
Good host.
Yeah, she was a great host.
And the doggies were out.
The dogs were great hosts.
Little jerk faces. I love them.
They're getting cool.
Just getting old.
Yeah, they're older than I think anybody thinks.
Yeah.
I was trying
I
to.
know CJ was like, they're like 3. And I was like, no.
We met them 7 years ago. You know, like.
They're older than 3. Anyways, you want to do some advice?
Sure. I really didn't pick a topic, but I did throw something in there. Here we
I
go.
saw that. Advise me not.
Try to look like Frankenstein. What are you doing?
Rolling my shoulders.
Okay, before we give some advice, she's gonna pour another shot for us.
Okay.
I was going off of the list that everybody kind of gave us, right? So this isn't really an in-depth anything by any means. This is kind of a light episode. So I was like, I think the question is where do you really want to live? Was somebody that submitted that. But I'm more of, instead of a specific place, I was like, what qualities? Let's look at it as like, what qualities does the place need to have for you to live there?
Beach.
What'd you call me?
Bitch. I
Say it again. So I think that's be kind of the thing.
So
So-
I don't I
We don't have
would,
to do it in a list.
but I would love to live near a beach.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to live like walking distance. I mean, that would be ideal, obviously. But even if I was like a 5-10 minute drive to the beach, I say this, I need a walkable beach. I don't understand. I'm sorry, Washington. I don't understand the beaches that are like rocky and jack your feet up and cut yourself, because that's happened to me last time
So
I was in
you don't
Washington.
want to go to, you're never going to retire in England then,
No,
because it's just like the
I
Pacific
know.
Northwest.
I like a walkable beach because I find it very therapeutic. It's not therapeutic for me to just sit at the beach. I like walking along the beach. I like to live close to an airport because I feel like it gives you options.
Airport, before we go to airport, mine's near water, but it doesn't have to be, it could either be a lake or an ocean. River, no, I'm good because I feel like if you're next to an ocean or a lake, there's a river somewhere. So you can still drop, there
That's
is.
fair.
Just science will tell you
Right.
that there's probably a river
How it works.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Depends on a lake. Sometimes it's just a rain lake, but no,
Like Tahoe.
yeah, I would just like, that's kind of nice. But I was like, I like to go because I like getting on boats. I like getting on jet skis, and those are fun to me.
I haven't been on a boat in years, so I don't know if that's for me.
I think you would enjoy it if you had I think being on a boat is always about the company you're with more than the boat ride itself.
Do you want to do a boat ride next time you go to Santa Maria?
What do you mean?
Dad's got a boat. He doesn't
Understand.
use it. You want to go on a boat ride?
But I don't understand what that means.
You want to take the boat out?
So we take the boat out.
Well, yeah. Well, we can't. I can't drive. You can't see.
But I haven't driven a boat in 15 years.
Yeah. You don't have to have a license for a boat. Just let people whoever drive a boat.
Okay. So I broke your boat, Dad.
You're not gonna break Dad's boat. You'd be too scared. But we'd all be too scared, honestly.
It's been a long time since I've actually, it's been about 15 years.
I think the issue I have with the lake is I feel like lakes are so inland. They're so like next to woody areas.
Yeah.
Woodland areas.
Yeah. But they're not always. I mean, not always.
Okay.
So there's lakes all over California
Yeah, they're always next to giant trees.
because trees need water and lakes are full of water.
Right.
So
They're wooded areas.
okay, science.
I don't think I'm a woodedy person.
woodedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming up with some good words today. Woodedy.
I think that's not my like spirit is woodedy.
Woodedy.
Woodsy.
Because you don't like bugs and
Yes.
stuff falling on
Correct. Leaves.
or pine needles.
Yeah. Cones.
You're not a camping person.
Absolutely not.
No, I
like
used to be.
I like a cabin,
That's it. Usually in the woods.
but I don't want to live in a cabin, but I would like to stay in one.
Oh, okay. Then, but if you can find a place that's close, like an hour away from maybe a cabin
That's fine.
to stay.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to water, rivers, those are nice, but it was like, it's always moving. It's a river. So it's not like you can just go hop on a jet ski in a river,
Mm,
right? Oceans, not so much, but you can get a boat on there.
Yeah.
A nice boat, and you can go in. It's not boats. It's not pulling you in one direction.
I
Like, you can
think
do
you've
stuff.
just discovered the reason I don't like any of the things you just said, because I don't really want to go into the water. I just like to see it on the shore.
But if you're on a boat, you're not in. The boat's in the water. You're not. You don't have to get in the
Listen,
water.
I don't care what it says. A whale's going to capsize my boat.
Okay.
Or a shark.
Okay. For the one
Jaws.
that that's what you're scared of, but you'll run towards a party where there's gunshots.
I didn't run. I walked straight to the front door.
So
It wasn't a run.
I think the probability of a whale capsizing your boat is way more rare than getting shot when you run towards
I didn't run
gunshots.
towards it.
So just putting that out there. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, whale, but there's not going to be a whale in a lake.
That's true.
There's usually a lot of bird poop.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in there that's not as fresh as in the ocean, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit more
So I'm
stagnant.
good with like, okay, I'm
Because
good
Lake
with-
Tahoe is pretty clean.
Yeah.
Because it's so big.
Right. I like Tahoe.
Yeah. That's a lake.
But it's woodsy. I wouldn't want to live up there. To get anywhere, it just seems like a hassle.
I think once you're there, I mean, you just don't go anywhere.
You would hate Tahoe.
Oh, I would totally hate
There's
it.
nothing. I mean, I don't think there's enough happening.
There's not enough. Yeah.
Which is weird because there probably is a ton happening in Tahoe all the time.
Not. I mean, it really reminds me of Red Lodge. Very much so,
Yeah.
Tahoe.
Yeah.
Red Lodge, Montana. But Red Lodge is more, there's lakes in that area, but it's more of a ski town. So it's kind of like there's a lot of people coming in and just staying for a couple weeks and then leaving.
I mean, now that I say it, I actually think you would like Tahoe because there's literally stuff happening every single weekend.
Yeah, but I can't just, hey, there's a concert in San Diego
You can get to San Diego.
for $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, money would have to be a factor for sure.
Yeah.
So mine would be, and your next one was next to an airport.
Yes.
Ooh, shot number 2.
Salud.
Bunch of go. And I agree with that. The quality of a place that I'd want to live, would be an airport.
Yeah.
And we're talking about international airport.
Yes.
Just because, not because we want to fly internationally all the time, but an international airport usually takes you to the bigger cities
Correct.
for less money.
Yes.
So, because it's really nice to not have to drive 13 hours to a place you need to go to. It's an hour and a half flight,
Mm-hmm.
and it costs just as much money. Yeah. So we've experienced that over many, many years. Like every time somebody, like when we were talking, what's his name? What's the musician?
Sure.
The one you literally just talked about with CJ?
NF.
Holy cow.
Didn't know where you're going.
It's the same podcast. Same day, same
You just
podcast.
said musician.
Yeah, the one musician you didn't mention today. If that person was like toured and didn't hit Sacramento, but is in LA or Denver or San Diego,
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake
Always
City,
Salt Lake for some reason.
like all I'm saying is those Pacific Northwest somewhere, Oregon, Seattle. These are all places that we could definitely go for not super expensive.
Yeah.
And doesn't take a lot of time. Like a flight to Denver is what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
So 2 hours from here, we could be 3 hours from now, we could be in a hotel in Denver and getting ready to go to a concert,
Sure.
you know?
Life hack. I learned today that if you want to, for us anyways, because we're in California, if you want to fly anywhere in Mexico, go into Tijuana and then fly from there.
Where's Tijuana?
It's right next to San Diego.
In
So what everyone's
Mexico,
saying
though,
is
right?
it's like Mexico. Yeah, it's in Mexico. So everyone's saying is there's like a border station where you can drive your car where you're staying in California, walk to Tijuana and take a flight from Tijuana anywhere in Mexico, and it's like
Oh, so
half
you-
the price.
So you don't fly to Tijuana.
I mean, you could if
You said go to Tijuana.
Yeah.
So I was like,
well, because the conversation was they were trying to take the flights from LA and increase them anywhere in Mexico, and people are like, "Who's flying from LA to Mexico? You literally drive into Tijuana and then fly from Tijuana."
yeah, I've
anywhere
heard
in
that
Mexico.
a lot. I've heard if you're from Southern California, you walk.
Yeah.
I mean, even there's he accidentally did it. Trevor
Oh,
Noah
yeah.
accidentally, he's like, kept walking, and then the traffic, he's like, I didn't mean to go to Mexico.
I have no idea on me.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, life hack. Go from Tijuana. So yeah, the airport for sure. We do I need a place that has multiple good bakeries.
I think you're in luck because of being just in a coastal state.
Yeah.
So, which it's few and far between, or far and few between, whatever it is. If the more inland you get, so we're like, I feel like if you're in a city in like Minnesota, you probably don't have as many bakeries to choose from.
Yeah.
And it's not because of Minnesota's fault. It's more of you have less tourism.
Right.
So you have less influences and people that the company's not going to survive. So you're going to have one bakery, not per city, but per, I want to say borough, but per section of town, right? Yeah. Like east, whatever, and west this or central. There's usually one. And we luck out because of being in California, and we're considered Northern California, but I don't know why.
Because we're above Central Valley.
I know, which is crazy. Well, it's crazy because we're not.
It's Northern, Central, Southern.
I know, but Sacramento's not really, doesn't have the Northern California vibe as much as people would think. So we have a lot of, because we're international airport and we have the government here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of bakeries in town. There's a lot of diverse food in town.
Yeah.
And I think that's would be my next one. I didn't write that diverse down, but my next one is like diversity in food.
Yeah, I agree.
And because I eat for sustenance, you eat for joy. And I like to eat for joy. But if I'm in a certain area and I eat for joy and it's just junk, right? If I'm just eating for joy. But if there's diversity in food, you can have both.
Yes.
I can eat for joy and it's sustenance, right? Like tonight, I could go downtown, have one of the best probably ribeyes I've ever had, right? I could also go downtown and have probably one of the best curries that I've had in a long time. I could go to, all those things. I could have probably some of the best Mexican food I've ever had. Sushi. I mean, I'm just trying to think of like Korean barbecue. I could have those things and I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but I'm just saying you could have some of the best, not the best, but some of the best. There's Michelin star restaurants.
Michelin star restaurants.
Yeah, it's just gonna say we have Michelin star restaurants.
So we're basically just describing Sacramento, is what you're saying?
No, because the first one is
close to water.
Yeah, that's what we're missing. That's the only thing.
You did say an hour.
It's more than an hour.
To a lake?
Well,
Lake Natoma is 45 minutes from here.
I said an hour to a river. I'd like to live closer to a lake.
Okay.
Like to where you can dock a boat there.
That's the issue. Because there's a couple places in Elk Grove where the houses are along their river and there are boats docked. In a lake. There are boats docked in the lake. And that's the housing that exists
But now you're an hour away from the airport.
It's true.
So
you're saying we have an unrealistic expectation?
No, San Diego has all these things.
What lake's in San Diego?
The ocean's there. I said ocean lake.
Okay.
Right? And I'm sure there's probably a river somewhere.
Okay.
Close, because it probably drains into the ocean. And then the airport.
Yeah.
Right there. Diversity in food.
Yes.
Has it.
You're saying San Diego's where we're living.
I'm just saying if we were going to reside and finish our buy something that we still travel, but I was like, if we're going to buy something we come back to, it would be San Diego.
I agree.
I think of all
outskirts, I think.
Yeah, but of any place that we've ever been, the weather's good.
Yeah.
Right? The food's good.
The Central Coast is also an option.
The airport's really good.
Airport's a little rougher.
San Diego?
Central Coast.
Yeah. But I was like, my next one, music venues.
Yeah.
And Sacramento is, they're ticking some of these boxes lately. They're cranking up the dial a little bit.
Have you been looking?
They're adding music venues in Sacramento. So I used to sleep. Sorry, excuse me. I used to sleep on Sacramento because they only had one.
Yeah.
Well, now they have 4 that really do pull in good. No, probably within driving distance, probably 6.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, probably more than that.
Well, I'm talking about
to go Roseville, Rancho, Sacramento.
That's what I said, but smaller venues. We're not talking Wheatland.
Yeah.
No, we're talking Goldfield's stepping it up.
Yeah.
Channel 24.
Mm-hmm.
Ace of Spades has always been there. Even Torch Club has been really turning up the dial on.
I have a question.
Huh.
Have you been looking at prices for Trevor Noah next week?
No.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing has been trying to figure out freaking
Philadelphia.
Ed Sheeran
Oh.
next year. Like, how can we do this?
We
Yeah.
can't. It's out of control.
It's not out of control.
It's so expensive.
So I don't even talk about that.
Okay.
So let's stay positive.
So
right?
I'm hoping for
Screw
Trevor
you,
Noah.
Ticketmaster,
hoping-
Live Nation. Screw you.
Hoping next week Trevor Noah's like really tickets go on sale. The
Yeah, I'd love to
resale
see Trevor
goes
Noah.
really low. That's next Thursday. Yes. Nope. Next Friday. No.
Okay,
Thursday.
we can move on. It's on
Thursday.
It's just go to
In
trevornoah.com.
case somebody wants to buy his tickets,
tour.
it's next Thursday.
So water, airport, diversity in food,
Mm-hmm. Music venues.
And I mean, and I'd say music venues, but venues in general, because we do love shows. I love comedy and music. Broadway stuff, not my jam. Not that I wouldn't enjoy it, but it's a distant third.
So I feel like to add to the list,
Go.
we need to say our kids are willing to visit us. Because once you get further, Sacramento's a short airplane ride.
So is San Diego.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It is from here.
Yeah.
But we have kids in Washington.
Yeah. But Washington, I mean, let's say Washington to Sacramento. It's what, another 30 minutes on a plane?
No.
Yeah.
No. It doesn't take 30 minutes to get from here to San Diego.
Okay, it's another hour on the plane?
It's an hour and a half.
Okay.
Right.
So it's a 2.5 hour flight.
Right.
Well, all I'm saying
But that is something we have to consider. Or is our
Of
people
course.
willing to come visit us?
Of course. I mean, of course it is. But it's also, when you come to visit us, is there anything to do?
Yeah.
Right? So
This is why I feel like we're stuck in Sacramento. Because there's always
we're not stuck anymore. I used to feel we were stuck.
we are stuck.
I used to feel we were stuck. I'm a little bit more on the positive end, going,
I
Sacramento's.
don't think stuck is a bad.
I think so.
Hmm.
Like,
We're here.
name where stuck isn't a bad word.
Glued down. It's a good thing.
Yeah, like a
Like
rat
Like
in a
a
trap.
peg on a dented hood.
Yeah, but you're gonna pop
Glued
that up
down.
and take it off. Like, so it's temporary. So stuck means permanent. So I feel a little bit, I have more positivity about Sacramento than I have had in many years. And it only happened like the last few years, going, hey, Sacramento's not so bad.
It's not.
I think it used to be boring AF for me. Right? But the culture of historical district has really stepped up over the last 5 years. Same with ice blocks. There's different areas. Old Sac, I think Old Sac is just gonna keep trying to reinvent itself and just cycle through forever. But I do feel like there's more draw now that we have a 4-day metal festival every year, and it's one of the biggest in the country. So we're on the map for musicians. That anything that has musicians coming and making sure they're hitting up Sacramento, or has comedians hitting up Sacramento on a regular basis, that means there's a reason. That means there's a draw. Like, people are doing stuff. We also have, I mean, even though I'm not a big fan of the Kings, but they do have a draw now.
Ew.
They do have a draw. And also they're building a whole new stadium. Was it 2027 for our
Sac
soccer?
Republic?
Yeah, for our soccer team. So I mean, they wouldn't just build a huge stadium for not even an MLS team if there wasn't a draw of people coming to Sacramento.
That's one of the reasons why I feel like we're gonna be in Sacramento for a while.
But I don't think that's stuck. I think that's more of a choice. We're not stuck because we could go somewhere else. We could. Well,
It'd be expensive to move. That's all I said.
if we lived in the outskirts of Podunk any city, it'd be less expensive than here. But there'd be no airport. If you gave up,
Podunk, San Diego is more expensive than Sacramento.
okay, pick another city.
And the same with
Wichita,
LA. Oh, you're talking
Kansas.
about out of California.
Yeah, Wichita,
okay.
Kansas.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, we're not stuck here. We choose to pay the stupid amounts of money to stay here because it has the things.
Yeah.
Right. That's
So when I say stuck, I meant like it has all the things we need.
That's not stuck. Being stuck is having a 1-bedroom or a studio apartment in Shelton, Washington. That's stuck.
That's a choice.
No. Sometimes you're stuck. Sometimes you're stuck. You've been stuck before. Sometimes you're stuck.
Choice.
Still stuck.
But that's the same thing as here. We're here because our businesses are here.
Yeah.
It's convenient here. It's expensive AF to move right now.
But
we are kind of
we're not
stuck financially right now here.
Okay. Have you ever been broke?
I'm broke right now.
Channel your yes and. Have you ever been broke?
Yes. And
when you were there, you were working a job you didn't like. And I'm going to step outside of your personal experience and just say what I'm asking you, I'm asking people.
Yes.
Right? You're working a job you don't like in a town you don't like, but it's the only thing you can afford.
Mm-hmm.
That's stuck. You literally just said, our businesses are here, the airport's here. I was like, that's not stuck. That's kind of living a few levels up from stuck. Because if we wanted, we could pay half the amount it costs to live here if we moved somewhere else that doesn't have an airport, isn't this big of a place. Our businesses weren't there. We're working a job we don't like. We would pay half. I know you're
true.
Are you trying to just distract me with the pen or
no? Sorry.
Just asking.
No, I agree.
So we're not stuck here. It has all the things we want here. And we're finding a way to afford it, to be here. That's not stuck. We could pay a lot less and live in a lot less.
True.
In a much crappier neighborhood.
I mean, there's a whole riot happening out here. So
much crappier.
We'll get shot across the street.
City.
And our rent should go down.
I know. If we moved into a place like that, you'd be running everywhere. It's like, well, I heard a gunshot. I'm going to run towards it.
I didn't run to the gunshots. I run to the police sirens. Different.
Okay.
I would want to be part of First 48.
Still dangerous.
Just wanted to see what's going on.
Wanted to catch a stray.
I did. No. Stray siren.
Oh, that's not a thing. So what else would be entail something that you would want in your place that you live?
True, that I have. I mean, those are my key things. I don't do much else. Besides, get on a plane.
Right.
Enjoy the water. Eat food.
You don't like entertainment. You're not an entertainment person.
I am because of you.
Yeah, but you just asked me if I've been watching The Prices for Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
That's not me.
It is you.
No, Trevor Noah is not on my, like, oh, I have to go see Trevor Noah.
But before you, I wouldn't have cared.
What do you mean? What did I do? That I enlightened you to entertainment?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I didn't care before. I was watching on whenever it goes online.
Do you feel like that's something I brought that was good or bad? Because it feels like now I feel like, oh, I wouldn't have done that. But I was like, okay, then you'd been happy without doing that stuff, and that'd have been fine.
Right.
So have I turned on something that now a detriment.
It's not good or bad.
It seems like a detriment. It was like,
No.
now we spend so much more money.
Well, we do.
Because you showed me entertainment.
That's actually a fact.
That is true.
Yes.
But you've shown me also, I think on that end, I was like, yes, I love live entertainment. I love it. I love live comedy. I've always loved live comedy. I've always loved live music. It just, it sparked something in my brain and my spirit. You have that same feeling by just going to the beach and putting your feet in the sand.
Yeah. Calmness.
And you showed me that. So I didn't know that that was a thing. You know, I was like, Montana, Pacific Northwest, rocks. Like, if you're going to go to the beach, you got to have water shoes.
Ugh, the worst.
I mean, unless you're, some of the rivers, they're round rocks. So you can go shoeless. I've done it.
Not safe.
I've done it. Grew up like that. I grew up with no shoes on.
Not safe.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I didn't get
excuse me.
any tetanus shots, so I was fine.
But did you need them?
Maybe. I did have a nail go through my foot.
That's fun.
Stuff
Me
like that.
too.
Yeah.
My dog pen.
That was a horse stall.
Same thing.
So, yeah, interesting. So this has been an interesting one. I hope you guys aren't freaking bored. But checklist is, what's your checklist? Let's look at it that way. Not yours, but if you're listening right now or you're watching in later on or whatever, what is your checklist? What is your checklist for what your place that you live, what checks your boxes?
Yeah.
What does it need?
Yeah. Why are you there? What would get you to move?
Right.
And would it change because now you have kids versus when your kids are done being old?
Situational.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's, you know, that.
Because I think most people have kids. I think
Most,
that
yeah.
changes. Because our Sacramento's great. Has been great for having kids.
Most people that we have that listen do have kids. But some of them are grown kids.
Yeah.
And some of the people listen, and then some of them still have littles.
Because Keith bounced and moved up to Northern California.
He found his
He was
spot.
like,
He was
boom, kids out.
Zach ain't got it.
Kids gone. Work gone. Moving up north.
And now we're sitting there like, well, kids aren't gone, but I mean, kinda, in a sense, because I think we would still be here. If CJ wasn't living in the house, I think we would still be in Sacramento.
Yeah. It's convenient right now.
In this area.
Yeah.
Because it
convenient.
checks the boxes that we find essential.
Minus the water.
Essential for our spirit.
Yes.
Right? We're close enough to water because we're close enough to an airport. Realistic?
No.
Your job.
That's the
Okay.
one that takes it out. Is it does not it doesn't provide, because to go see the ocean is not a free cost.
Right.
It's not a
but
cost
I
to
think
tank of gas.
if you here's something. If you went to San Diego, because you go there frequently, you go to LA area frequently,
Yes.
right? If you booked 1 day extra every once in a while, I'm not talking like every trip, but every once in a while, every few months, 1 day extra where you're no appointments, no work, you just hang out at the beach.
Foreign language here. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So you're already there.
Right.
So it's not a huge added cost. It's 1 night stay at a hotel. That's it.
Okay.
Thoughts? Because we've done that before in the past. Like, I've come with you on a trip and we're like, today, not working.
Yeah.
We're going to go to a random show and we're going to go to the beach. We've done it.
True.
So you did a little 1 day vacation because you're already there.
Yeah.
Plausible.
I agree. It would just be more convenient if it was within driving distance.
No, I'm convenient for sure.
Yeah.
But we're also close to an airport.
Yeah. Everything else ticks the box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that one, if there's just one that doesn't tick the box, Pretty dope.
Or we find the place that ticks all the boxes.
Yeah. San Diego.
San Diego is so expensive.
True, but I do feel like if it was just us two, we wouldn't need the size that we live in right now.
I agree.
We don't need this. We don't need this. We like this, and it's nice. We don't need this.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, our living room and dining room space is not used
What?
as much. Let me land.
Okay.
Not used as much as it was when our kids were a little younger.
Dining room for sure. Living room is just as much.
Okay.
They never hung out with us in the living room. They had dinners with us.
So I'm landing, saying the space that we have here is not utilized as much. Like we were talking, like we could live in half the size of this and we'd be fine if it was just you and me. Half. Truth.
I don't agree. I need space.
I don't think you were ever actually poor. I just don't think you've ever lived in a small place. I don't think you've ever, because I come from, there was
Who said?
one of my houses was not much bigger than this studio.
Yeah.
One of the places I lived with another person.
You
I was like-
can live cheaply and still not have a small place. Because if you're from a small town, a
True.
small place is still
There you go.
inexpensive.
But you're not going to check the boxes of
right.
diversity of food, water, all those things that you're talking next to an airport.
Yeah.
You're not going to get those things. So if you downsize the living space, you can have that for the same amount of money.
That's my issue. I still like
You
living
want
space.
all of it
I don't
for
want
less money.
I don't want this space because this is a lot. But I still want a good amount of space. Like I could never live in the studio that you came from in Tacoma.
Why?
It's too small.
Even if it checked all the other boxes.
Yes.
Like we were like 5
Because
minutes
we're home
from
more
the ocean.
than anything else. We're
Right
home
now,
more
I
than the
don't-
food. We're home more than the airport. We're home more than all the other things.
Yeah.
So if I don't like the space I'm living in, what's the point of everything else?
So a large living space, why isn't that on your list?
It is.
It's not.
It is
You-
now.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, that wasn't
I need an actual living space.
not actual.
I need a space
A
where I have a
large-
space to work. There's a living room, there's a dining room, there's a kitchen, there's our bedroom, there's a guest room. Always.
That's about half the size of here.
No. The only thing we lost is CJ's room.
What?
The only space in here like I just got rid of is one of the bedrooms upstairs.
Wait, we live in, I mean, you have a whole area upstairs for your office.
Mhm.
We have a studio right here, which
Right.
could be another bedroom. Could be, mathematically, right?
No,
the
there's
living
no
room-
door. It's illegal.
What do you
Cannot
mean?
be considered a bedroom without a door.
Put a door on it.
You have to get permit. Anyways, continue. But that's not half is what I'm saying. To not have this space, then where are you going again? You're back in the dining room
Yeah.
and hating life and being terrible.
I'm not saying that I would like it. I'm not saying I would like it. All I'm saying is we don't need it.
We couldn't do half of this space.
True.
I think we would hate each other for half of this space.
But I think we could find something for less money that was smaller that checked all those boxes.
I don't think we could.
Okay.
Not in California.
Okay, Miss Negative Nancy.
It's not negative. It's realistic. I'll play your word. It's not negative. It's realistic. In California, if we want to live near water and an airport, there's nowhere we're paying less than we pay right now. Unless we're living in like a studio.
made out of cardboard boxes.
Yes.
No, I agree with you 1,000%. What I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, instead of thinking we're stuck, we do have options. We're just not ready to make that leap.
Yes.
That's
we
it.
definitely have options.
Yeah.
I'm just picky.
Yes.
And I need to win. Like I've said, I just need $300,000.
You
Lotto.
She really likes money.
I only need $300,000 and be
That's it.
fine.
She likes money.
Why is it so hard to say?
You like it.
Everyone likes money. How
No.
else do you pay for stuff?
I like stuff.
But you can't have stuff without money.
Doesn't mean I like money.
I don't like money either. I like to not have debt.
Ew. All right.
But I can't have.
We're going to end this.
Not have debt without money.
She's just going to ramble. All right. Anything?
Oh, you said we're ending it.
Yeah, we are. Like, thanks for coming.
Oh, I don't ever say that stuff. You do.
All right. Here we are again. We will see you next week. Hopefully, if Sarah's in a good mood, we'll be here next week. If I'm in a good mood, you'll see us next week. We'll be here no matter what. Love you guys. Show up in real life. We've been doing it. It's making us better people. I think. I don't know. Is it?
And I loved it. Bye.